Hey guys, welcome. Just happened to be here at Starbucks in Iola, and look who I ran into.
What's up?
Yeah, he made his way up here from Dumagetti. He's got a couple things to do. I heard you're going to an island north of Cebu to visit somebody. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
correct?
It is. Well, first I came here to just do a little bit of shopping for myself and my wife, and then I met up with Jay the Real Deal over there in SM Seaside, and then met up with a couple other people, and I think we're gonna be going north, spend a couple of days and stuff.
So what's new? You haven't been uploading too much. What's up with your life right now?
No, man, I ain't doing much. I'm basically off of YouTube. Took all my videos down. Just basically getting off of YouTube. Put some stuff up once in a while if I go on vacation or something like that.
I hear you. Most of my stuff's up on TikTok nowadays. I'll let you guys spend a few hours finding my TikTok. I know you don't got much better to do, so. But yeah, most of my stuff's on TikTok, but occasionally I'll post something on YouTube,
Yeah.
just for the fans.
Yeah, for the fans. What fans? What fans are you talking about?
I got a lot of fans.
You got a lot of fans?
The haters are my biggest fans.
Look, I always say, I get this quote from a guy named on Sneako's Experience, James Cardanian Bond. He always says that you trolls are there because you can't afford to be here. I'm here because I got the scratch to be here. So just keep that in mind. That's a good quote that Mr. Bond always puts out there on his channel.
Well, they didn't have the intellectual capacity to go to college, get a good job, save their money, invest it, and now instead of coming here, they're trolling online. But
Yeah,
God bless them. I love all you trolls. You're great.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're gonna hang out in your mama's basement, that's just the way it is. You fucked up in life, you know. But hey, we should kind of talk about a little bit about what's going on in the community.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Mark Thornton. I know he was one of your neighbors down there in Negros. I know that was a big hit to the Dumagetti vlogger scene. So, what are your thoughts on Mark Thornton's passing?
Well, it's unfortunate the guy passed away. I think he was in his late 60s. I mean, I don't really hang out in that crowd because they're all vloggers and stuff. So I don't vlog anymore. So I don't really hang out in that crowd. It's unfortunate, but as I predicted with some of his friends that I talked to, that I ran into one time, that basically if Thornton ever passes away, that his wife will be back to square one. He basically had that expensive rental apartment on the beach, which was nice. What he could have done, instead of paying $650 a month, I think he was paying $30 to $35K a month.
Mm-hmm.
He could have just basically got a nice house for $20K a month, and the excess money, that extra 10 or 15,000, he could have put that in an account, like a savings account for his wife for the last 5 years since he's been living out here. So she would have had some money. She basically lost the apartment right away, had to move out in the middle of the month. She had just enough money apparently to pay his hospital bill to get him out, to cremate him, and then I'm quite sure he had a $30,000 a month payment on that car. That I'm sure that's going to be lost. So she's moving in with the brother-in-law apparently, or the future brother-in-law, and she'll basically end up with another phone and move on with it.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of his ex-viewers and simps, sending her messages, trying to pick up the scraps. That's inevitable. A GoFundMe or two is inevitable. She'll be okay. From what I understand, she wasn't coming from a wealthy family to begin with. So whatever she gets, whether it's, I know Mark's Social Security wasn't too great, $900,000 a month. He didn't really have too much work experience. And you know what, if she can get half of that, I guess that's what she gets.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're 69 years old and you've had, was it triple or quadruple bypass surgery?
I don't know, he had a couple of them then.
And first of all, he was like 6'8". Like I'm 6'2", 6'3". Like he towered over me when I met him. So those 6'8" guys pushing 70 who, have health problems in the past, they don't live to be 80. So you know what? He enjoyed the fourth quarter of his life. He did well. He had a young wife. He's got baby Rogan, and I wish everybody well. I'm not going to get into, I guess there's someone sending an email around to everybody, saying that there were some discrepancies with his death and all that. Like, we're not going to go into
Nah,
that. There's guys saying that Mark was a Fed. That's why he was interviewing people and looking for information, and that's why he was a attaché with the embassy. Like, no, guys, Mark, like,
no, Mark was not a Fed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Look, the guy came out. He lived the last few years of his life on his own terms, and he went out. That's basically it. You know, it's a shame that if you're going to come out here and you're going to be in a large age gap relationship, that you can't leave anything to your wife. So that, to me, is kind of selfish. I mean, I really don't want to down the guy, but that was a selfish thing to do.
well, she was an adult. She was, what, 25? She's capable of making her own decisions. So, I mean, you know, it takes two to tango. So,
Yeah.
And, you know, we've lost a lot of people. Let's just take a moment for Fazio, Johnny Warrior, Ed Lippett, Mark Thornton.
And there'll be more coming.
Yeah,
this upcoming
a
year.
couple more will happen this year, a couple more next year. So, guys, enjoy YouTube, and you know, we're here for your entertainment.
And there'll be a couple of more from Florida that may be passing away. Look, man, when you're going to come out here to the Philippines, just make sure you really do a lot of planning. From what I'm hearing, Big Kev is having a little bit of a hard time right now, maybe adjusting to Thailand or adjusting to Southeast Asia. Hopefully he'll get his shit together. I think he came undercapitalized. Hopefully he'll get it together and get his finances in order and maybe make it out here to the Philippines. Thailand, it's a place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Well, he did the hard part. He's lost, what, 150, 200 pounds. So, and I don't think he's on Ozempic or anything. I think he's just dieting. And did he get the tummy tuck like
No,
Roberto?
I don't think so. No, I think he just lost the weight.
Now, what's Roberto's status? I've heard he's passed. I guess there were complications from when he got the stomach staples.
The gastric bypass. I don't know, man. I haven't heard of that dude in about 2 years.
At least a year.
Yeah, at least a year.
He's been silent.
Don't know.
Anybody has any information? We're not really looking at the chat too much. Someone said, Jerry, I think Nico could easily kick your butt. Well,
him and how many other people?
Nico had the opportunity.
He had the opportunity.
He ran from. First of all, he snuck in.
He snuck in.
And then he
snuck in to Cebu, right? He said he was coming like in November. He came in October. He snuck into Cebu, right? Then he went roaming around, hid somewhere. I don't know. He was in Cebu for a few days. He hid. They found out where he was. He left that. Then I don't know, what did he do? He ran. Oh, he snuck into Bantayan Island. And he got caught sneaking out.
I bet he filmed a lot of content and he was gonna like make tough, like he was gonna do this. But then Frank caught him on the way out and basically pulled his pants down, and then afterwards Nico started running his mouth.
Well, and then he snuck into Valencia, did a video in front of 7-Eleven. I'm like literally 5 minutes away. He could have sent me a message, hey, I'm here, bro. Let's talk about it. And he snuck out. He didn't even put up that short until he was like 2-3 hours outside of town, and then he put that short up.
And you sprinted to 7-Eleven as soon as you saw that.
And there was only one. There's only one hotel in Valencia. He wasn't there, so that's it. So he took the video the short at around 3:00 in the afternoon. I calculated, and he put it up around 7 in the evening. That's when I saw it.
And then Stillman put the fear of God in him.
Stillman. And then Johnny Warrior was looking for that mofo. I saw that Johnny Warrior did a video in Talisay where Nico was staying. From what I heard, he was thinking about coming out and having a talk with Nico, man. He was going to beat Nico's ass. But unfortunately, Johnny's no longer around and stuff. So again, sneaking in, sneaking out. That's a very tough thing to do. A very tough thing to do.
Yeah, so someone says, Jen is already getting back with Rogan's father. No, I think that is Thornton's baby. And truthfully, the way it usually happens with a lot of these Filipinas that have an older foreigner that passes away and leaves Social Security and some money is you think they're going to get back with a foreigner. They usually get with a Filipino, because these Filipino men, they're very talented. They smell that blood in the water. They know she's got money.
Yeah.
So now she's going to have all these Filipinos in her barangay who ignored her for her whole life. Now she's getting her 30,000 pesos a month or 25,000 pesos a month 50% Social Security, all these Filipino men, they're going to start getting on that. And my prediction is by the end of the year, she's living with a Filipino man. And God bless her.
But you know what? It's not that easy to get that Social Security. Because you know who, I'm not going to mention the name, but we know a mutual friend that her husband died, and she was having a hard time collecting Social Security for that kid.
Right.
Because she was at that ground zero when she was trying to get some information at the U.S. Embassy was there. And I talked to her, she goes, man, I got nowhere with these people. So it's not that easy. You're not going to just walk in. Well, she's going to have to actually set up a meeting, like an appointment to the embassy, the Social Security office, and hopefully Rogan, which is about 6 months old now, he got all the paperwork done for the kid.
And what a great name for a baby, Rogan. Named after the legendary podcaster Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't a political talk show, but what do you think of Trump's election? I haven't spoke with you since that happened.
Oh, I think it's great. Trump got in. Look, I don't agree with everything Trump does, but I think he's going to do a lot of good for the U.S., the economy. But 4 years ain't going to be enough. So hopefully, if J.D. Vance is going to run after him, hopefully he gets a couple of terms. So what we need Republicans to hold 3 terms in a row and keep the type of Trump the things that Trump want to do, keep that going. You know.
Well, he's got Big Daddy Elon with him, but yeah, I mean, I'd say just build the wall, start the deportations, stop supporting Ukraine, and basically run as a centrist Republican. Let Elon, cut budgets and knock out some inefficiencies in the government.
Yeah.
Go after the deep state, and 4 years. Let's just hope the man survives. I know they tried to get him twice already. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get him again. Like, I think that whole all those drones in New Jersey the past month, there's some loose, dirty nukes or radioactive material that they're going to try to bomb before the inauguration, and then they declare martial law. Biden steps down, Kamala comes in and prevents Trump from taking office. But we got to stop it.
That's far-fetched, but hey, I was going to ask you.
Well, Alex Jones says it's guaranteed to happen. So.
Oh, is that what, yeah, right. What I was going to, not to get off the subject, what do you think about Frank's situation with Barry there, the stuff that's going on?
It's a shame. Frank is a very disturbed old man. The sad part is he never got the shit kicked out of him his whole life. He would, if he was, in his 20s, he was running his mouth. If someone just knocked his teeth out, you know what? He'd be a much better person, more polite, friendlier. He'd probably have more friends. He would have succeeded in life much better than he did. But the fact that he never got the shit beat out of him and led him to this situation now, and I'm going to quote the great Mike Tyson, social media has made people way too comfortable with saying bad things without getting their teeth kicked in. And that applies to Frank.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
It applies to quite a few guys, actually. Frank, I like you, but I was listening to one of your recent live streams, and somebody, I saw one of the trolls in the chat, asked you that if you would meet up with me if I was coming to Van Tyen, and you said you would consider it, but I'm an asshole. And I'm just wondering, why am I an asshole? Why? Just why? Why am I an asshole? And when I see you, we're going to get together. Don't worry, we'll get together.
He may or may not be going to an island north of Cebu.
It may not be this trip, but we will get together in the future because I'm going to be coming through there. I'm going to be going up to Leyte a lot. I'm going to be driving up there, and there's a port that I'm going to be using to cross over into Leyte there. I'm going to stop by in Van Tyen, and I'm going to meet you. And look, I just want to meet the man, the legend, the myth. But Frank, you need to get out of the house a little bit, because if you just sit around all day long and do like 50 videos a day, you're going to die, brother. Because you need to get the blood moving, get out of the house, maybe get that scooter you got, go cruising, go to a coffee shop, relax. You don't need to have your girl with you every time you step out of the house. You really don't.
Yeah, between watching YouTube, downloading, screenshotting, calling your lawyer, watching your CCTV cameras, looking for people driving by, like, that's not the way you want to spend your golden years, Frank. Like, get out. You know, you're in your 70s now. Gilda's in her 50s. You guys got to go out and enjoy life. I mean, look, he's willing to meet you. You've met Ren, you've met me, you've met Ricky, you've met Barry, you've met Nathan Hagante, you've met Nico, met Mick Fisher.
Yeah, and they're all a bunch of losers. Why would you not meet me?
And you know what? Like, everybody who met you seems to really like you, and you say very positive things about them after you meet them. So I'm sure it'll be the same with the fairy. I mean, you've said great things. I mean, called him an asshole and all that, but don't be scared, Frank.
No,
he knows where
I'm
you
not
live.
a violent person.
I've got your number, Frank. I'll give him your number, and he'll message you if you guys want to meet up.
But I'm not sending Gcash.
No, we're not sending Gcash. Hey, how's that Gcash working for you, Frank?
No Gcash. No Gcash. But you may get a gift in the mail. I might send you a gift. I'm considering sending you a gift. So do me a favor, Frank. I'm considering sending you and Gilda a gift, seriously, for Christmas. Can you put your address so I know where to send the gift at?
What, are you going to send them 10 kilos of rice?
No. I'm thinking about sending them a gift, really.
And, who do you think did that whole rice gate thing? Because people are pinning it on me, and I just want to say right here, right now, Frank, it wasn't me, but whoever did that was a genius.
Yeah, that was a good
great.
One. Now, some people could have been Barry. Don't know if Barry was smart enough to do something like that, or I'm not sure. It could have been Barry. It could have been somebody else. Who knows? I'm thinking that's something Allo would do, or not Popeye. Popeye's too stupid to do something like that. Nico wouldn't do something like that. He wouldn't even think of that. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Rice Gate. Go Bobo's sister. I haven't seen that clown in a long time.
Peter Vandiver didn't die. He actually put a video out a couple weeks ago after a year-long absence.
Put a video out?
Yeah.
On which channel, though?
I forget, but yeah, he's out there. Vandiver put a video out.
Hey, wait. So, from my understanding, Frank is going to do a visa loan. He's doing a visa loan.
I heard March 4th.
Yeah. Is it March?
Yeah.
Now, the question is, because you have to get a...
Exit clearance certificate.
That's an ECCA. That's for people that are on tourist visas.
Well, no, he got married in Singapore to Gilda, didn't he?
No, he didn't get married.
What?
Nah, he didn't. Come on, stop, Frank. Stop with that bullshit. Okay, I know you didn't get married. So that's an ECCA. That's people that are on tourist visas. Okay, because people that go to they constantly go to immigration every couple of months. That's the ones that have to renew their visa, and that's usually people that are on tourist visas, right? So that's not the guys that are on 13A visas, because if you're on a 13A marriage visa, you only go to the immigration office once a year. That's either in January or February, just to check in and do an annual report. So Frank, the question's going to be, are you going to get your NDI clearance? You might, but the question is, will you be able to get back in the country? Will you have clearance to get back in? So I don't know, but that's going to be interesting to see. That's coming up. March is coming up real quick. So you might want to negotiate with Barry. Barry, if you're listening, you have negotiating power at this point, up till March.
And I heard there might be another case filed against Frank.
Another case?
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything on that, but there's rumors out there.
Frank, you got to be cool. You got to be on your best behavior. Go Bobo's sister. Rumors going around the Discord page. There's a lot of Frank's videos. Went to the BI in Cebu. Well, I think if you're going to file a case against somebody, I'm sure whoever filed that case, that Shaw, whatever, she's got probably a bunch of videos and stuff that she had to hand in to the BI in order for them to approve the case against Frank, or whoever approved the case, whatever. Now, however the system works, I wouldn't know. But I personally, I wouldn't spend my money to pursue anybody here in the Philippines. It's a waste of money.
Oh, we got the legendary Don C in the chat.
Don't say it. Don, here's the thing, Frank. If you think you may not be able to come back into the country, I would do the visa run to Thailand. Pattaya is a great place. You can meet up with Don C. Big Kev is there. Although I don't know if Big Kev is in Chiang Mai now. Did he leave Pattaya? I don't know. So then if you do try to come back in the Philippines, Frank, and you can't, they can only deport you back to Thailand. So keep that in mind, Frank. Go Bogle sister, and Frank and Bunk with Big Kev. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, that would be nice. Frank, you really should go visit Don C. You really should. He can kind of maybe pick you up at the airport or no, that's too far. He'll pick you up at the bus station in Jomtien and kind of maybe help you out, show you where your hotel is or something like that. But you'll have to maybe buy him a meal or something, you know. No, send him back to the U.S. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so we're just here in Cebu. We're having a good time. He's got some business here in Cebu and just running things here. We got good to see my good buddy Jerry the Ferry.
It's Mr. Ferry to most people, but to you, I don't know, Drew. We'll think about if I say Mr. Ferry to you or not. We'll talk about that later. So, but yeah, man, that's all that's going on.
Yeah, is there any questions? Because we weren't really trying to do a really long live stream here.
Anybody that wants to say hi to Jay, I'm going to see Jay tonight. We're going out for a couple of beers. I'll pass the information on from you guys. Maximus, did you guys go to the social and interview the gay waiter in that famous dance video?
So I've heard he's working on a fiance visa to the U.S. at the moment.
To get the gay waiter over there?
No, but that social was an IT park. It is now closed. It's moved to Mango Square. Just had the grand opening like 3 nights ago. I was there for it, and I did not see him. But believe me, if I saw him, I would interview him. Well, damn well.
Oh, yeah. But wait a minute. Are you saying that Nico applied for a fiance visa for the gay waiter to come to the U.S. to Florida?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay. My bad. I misunderstood what they were saying in the chat and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just here at Ayala Cebu, having a good time, and I don't know, guys.
I'm not here to visit Bummer or anything like that.
No, MJ's wife has not arrived in the U.S. He needs to earn more than $22,000.
She arrived.
Really?
What? She arrived. I saw a video. He took her
to the dentist?
No. No. Wait. He took her to Disneyland. I mean, I actually met her. I met her in person.
In Dumaguete?
Yeah, in Dumaguete. I met the flipper as well. He was in shock when he met me, when he saw me, because he never thought he was. I see. Let me straighten out that story here in Dumaguete. I knew he was in town. Okay, put up a gym video apparently. I knew he was in town, so I came in town with my wife. She's doing some shopping. I was sitting in front of Bogart's for 2+ hours, having a beer, relaxing. And apparently, so when my wife came back after a couple hours, we got on the scooter, and as we was driving down where he was at Wine Out, was just a few doors down from Bogart, I saw him sitting out there. It looked like he just got there. And then so we pulled up, we sat with him, had a beer, and apparently his wife told my wife, or his fiance at the time, that when they were coming back going to Wine Out, they saw me on front of Bogart's, and they didn't even stop. They kept on going.
Scared.
They said. So, again, I don't know, was he scared, whatever. Yeah, he's a big boy, but again, I was just laughing when I saw him. He's got that high-pitched voice. When you talk to him in real life, looks like he comes from the suburb. He ain't no thug coming from the inner city.
No, he lived with his parents in the suburbs till he was in his mid-30s.
Mid-30s? Yeah, maybe, no, 37. Yeah, mid-30s.
And then his younger brother brought him in. He moved into his younger brother's basement in Michigan, and kind of fixed up the house. And now he's got his beautiful wife, just a beautiful wife he brought to the U.S.
Yeah.
Gonna take her to the dentist, get her all fixed up, and everything's gonna be good to go. I'm happy for you, MJ. You're getting your life together.
Yeah, he's getting it together.
I don't know if you had to get your brother or someone to sponsor you.
Oh, yeah, he's
since
sponsored.
you don't make $22,000 a year.
Yeah, he has to sponsor. It's interesting. I kind of watched one of MJ's videos, live stream. He gained a lot of weight. See, when you do that that testosterone, and you stop taking that shit and you stop working out, you get fat. He got fat. Now, it leads me to believe that if you gain that weight really quick like that, even not working out, I mean, I used to work out all the time and play racquetball, all that shit. I don't do much of that. I just dive now. But I don't gain that weight like that. But here's the thing. It leads me to believe that the type of work that he has is not a hard job. So he might be like a mall cop or some shit. You know, just walking around, standing around, or some shit like that.
I think he just sucks off his parents. But hey, dude, we got a lot of legends in the chat. We got Heidel Stress Cog, Go Bobo Sister, Maximus. Dude, you guys have been around since Chixie was skinny.
Heidel!
Holy shit.
There's Heidel! Yeah! Chixie's still around.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Cebu. It's been, what, 3 years since Ren went back? MJ got his girl back faster than Ren got his girl back. His girl ain't even in, I thought he started the paperwork to get his girl, to get Chica to the U.S.
I think it comes down to that not earning $22,000 a year thing. I'm not sure.
Dude, it's been 3 years, man.
Well, I mean, maybe next year. It's a new year, New Year's resolutions, guys. Get your girlfriend to the U.S. Get that dental work done on her, like MJ's doing. Just 2025, a lot's going to happen. We'll probably lose a couple more vloggers. Who do you think we're going to lose this year?
You know what? I don't want to make any kind of predictions, but there's a couple of vloggers here in Dumaguete that have health issues, like a bunch of bypasses like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude could be next. Anybody could go at any time, because some of these vloggers, they smoke, they've got some, some illnesses. Some of them had previous heart attacks. Anybody could go at any time. Even me, I can get hit by a car, or so I'm walking across the street, or on my scooter, whatever. Anything can happen. So I don't know. It could be anybody.
Yeah. So, any final thoughts before we end the chat here?
Let's see. What are they saying?
Kuya Drew.
Kuya Drew.
No, we got So Yummy Kaya, Says Styles, Peter Vandiver. Those are the old school guys.
Yeah.
That's back in my when I was just trolling.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and we're gonna probably cut it out here. I'll be down in Dumaguete. I might be actually moving to Valencia in the month of May. So if that happens, yeah, I'll get down there. I'll mix it up with some of the guys, and I might do some diving with Jerry here. And yeah, I mean, final words?
Not a whole lot to say. Frank, when I do come to Bantayan, I'll contact you ahead of time. Please put your address, your mailing address, on your next live stream. Put it in the chat somewhere. I'd like to get your mailing address, and then I'd like to send you a gift. I really would. You and Gilda. So it'd be kind of cool, man. But just chill out, Frank. Relax. But you do need to get out of the house. You really do. And don't worry, we're not going to sneak up on you or anything like that.
He's not going to Fazio you or nothing.
No, man. I'll give you fair warning before I come out.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I'll even go one step further. I mean, I'll let you know where we're at. I won't even come to your house. I'll let you know where we're at, and you make the decision if you want to come out and see me.
You got John Blaze in the house. Hey, John, unblock me, man. You blocked me on your channel. I don't know why.
Blaze dropped?
Yeah, he blocked me.
What do you mean? Why did you block him, man?
Unblock me, Blaze. Come on now.
Damn. Heidel. I haven't seen Heidel in a long fucking time. Jerry, can you afford a dive compressor? No, I wouldn't want a dive compressor, dude. It's cheaper just to buy my air, because then I would have to buy tanks and everything. It's cheaper just to rent the tanks, man. It cost me $3 to rent a tank, less than $3. So why would I buy a compressor? Compressor's expensive. So no, man.
All right, we're gonna end this, guys.
Right. Yeah.
Good seeing you.
All right, and I'll tell Jay the real deal. I'll tell him hello for all of you guys.
How do I end this?
How do you end it? Yeah, there's got to be a button you press where you end. I don't know.
All right, we're finding out how to end this.
Maybe up here. I don't know.
Okay. Yep. See ya.